There you go.
Woohoo!
All right, we are live. Uh-oh, we got Wayne's fingers in the. How we doing, everybody? This is Clyde Keep coming to you live from Gulfport, Florida, and I have my good friend Roxy with me. Where are you coming in from, Roxy?
Fowlerville, Michigan.
Fowlerville, Michigan.
Where it's cold.
Yeah, right? Exactly. I do not miss those days at all. You know that I actually went to Fowlerville High School for one semester of my high school year, my freshman year.
Wow.
Yep, my freshman year, we were gonna move to Fowlerville, and I went to school there for one semester, and then back to Holt. So awesome. Well, I'm super excited to have you here. We're gonna keep this short and sweet tonight, but I wanted to have the opportunity for you to share with us because you guys have such a fun and awesome story. So, Roxy and I have known each other for a long time. I don't even know, like, how old would I have been? Would we have been? I don't even know. Like, what I would have been? I don't know.
You were like 3 or 4, maybe.
Yeah.
I think when we
right.
first. Yeah, you were young.
Exactly. We're kind of like distant family of family, that whole thing, whatever. So, but yeah, it's been awesome. So, it's so much fun. You know, people give social media such a bad rap, but I think it's amazing because like we would have never probably reconnected if it wasn't for social media to be able to know each other through Facebook, right? So
I agree.
It's cool. It's cool stuff. So what was it that, so you've been thriving for how long now?
For 3 months, 4
Okay.
months, 3 or
Awesome.
4 months.
So you guys live in Fowlerville. You have a business, right?
I do. Furniture business.
Furniture business. So you redo like antique furniture and everything. I love it.
If you want it redone, I can figure it out.
I love it. And how many kids do you guys have?
I have 2 and Wayne has 2.
Okay, awesome. And they all live at home with you guys, or?
Nope.
Okay.
Dominique's the only one at home with us.
Got it. So that keeps you busy though, the family everywhere and keeping track of everybody.
And our 5th grandbaby's on the way.
Oh my God, what? See, when people like in my age range start talking about grandkids, I'm like, that is not. I'm like, it must make you feel old because I certainly don't feel that
old. No, it doesn't actually. Not at all. It's
That's awesome.
Kids, not my kids.
I got it. Perfect. So Wayne's the old one. That's right.
One's by my daughter, and the other 4 are with my son.
I love it. Hi, Wayne. Well, so tell me this. What was it that made you decide to reach out to me and we start talking more about Thrive? What was it that you were looking for, that you were curious about, that caught your interest?
Well, at the age I'm at, which is old. No, I'm just kidding. I was just dragging every single day. It was like having a hangover in the morning. I was miserable. And when you don't feel like moving, you don't feel like doing anything, you get into a state of depression, and it's just a vicious cycle that just keeps going. And I had to have something to change it. I was doing my furniture, but it wasn't enough. I mean, I could, and it took everything I had to get out there and do something. So I saw the energy that you had. I saw, how upbeat you were about it. And I'm just like, I've got to try something to see if I can get out of this funk. And I honestly made a comment to one of my friends. I said, will you just pop me? I feel like I need to be popped. I just was bloated, and it was so hard. I didn't sleep, so that made it even worse. And finally, I'm just like, I got to try something. And Wayne was the same way. We were exhausted. So
yeah.
I told him, I said, let me call Clyde, talk to him, see what this is about, see if it can help. Sure enough, we have not looked back, and we are so glad we started.
I love it. So were you skeptical at all? Was there a little bit of skepticism that it was going to give you the results you wanted to get?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, you always have that, is it really going to work kind of thought, but it was like 3 days, and I was like, oh my God, I don't have a hangover when I get up in the morning, and I don't even drink.
Yeah, right. That really sucks if you have a hangover and you didn't even get the fun of drinking.
So that made a huge difference right there. How I felt in the morning, I was able to, get out of bed and get stuff done. And I just felt so much better. And he's in a truck all day, and it's made a difference with how he feels as well. So
Awesome.
he comes home, we're still able to get stuff done. And it's definitely been a huge benefit in that aspect.
That's awesome. Let's talk about, before we get into more of the benefits, let's talk about like the system itself. What are some of the things that you like? You've said you've tried other things too, right? You've tried other programs and things like that, other products and stuff like that. What do you like best about Thrive that maybe it's different than other things you've tried?
It's simple, very simple. You do everything in the morning and you're done. A lot of the stuff I tried, you had to remember to take the pills like 30 minutes before you ate. I never knew when I was going to eat because of my schedule. I never knew. So that was just impossible to do. It didn't work for me. And it's just once you do those steps, like your whole cravings are gone. Like, I don't want to snack all day long. I don't want to, and I'm craving water. I've never craved water a day in my life. And I actually crave water.
What were you drinking instead?
A Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah, right.
So I still have one. I was drinking about 5.
Yeah. So that's huge. I mean, that's a huge improvement, right? Like, you're getting more water. Major difference. And it is like, if I would have told you, which I probably did before getting started, that you're not going to have those cravings, you're not going to want to drink that much, you're going to want to drink more water. What was your thought before you started thriving?
Yeah, right.
Right, exactly. It's so funny.
It did.
Same thing for me too.
You just carry this around with you everywhere you go, and it's crazy.
The simplicity is something that I love about it too. So what she's talking about is our 3 simple steps. You wake up in the morning and you take one of these lifestyle capsules. There are 2 capsules in here, and you take it on an empty stomach, and then you wait 20 to 30 minutes, and you drink one of these I gotta find out where my camera is. Fun lifestyle mixes here, and these are an 8-ounce shake. I gotta find the camera. I'm like,
you're in
the 8-ounce shakes there, and they're yummy. We got vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. There's apple pie, peppermint, or whatever, candy cane, and so it's lots of great flavors. What's your favorite flavor?
The chocolate's my favorite so far.
Chocolate, yeah. I love chocolate too. That's always good. The vanilla is a nice base to mix with other things, so it's really good. It's really good. It's as simple as shaking it up with some water and ice. Some people use milk and other things and stuff like that, but shake it up with water and ice and drink it down when you're done. And then you apply this DFT. Oh, it's weird because I got the green screen, but dermafusion technology. And so this is like a foam sticker that just like basically like a Band-Aid pretty much. You're going to put on, and you're going to apply that to your skin and leave it on your skin for the rest of the day. And then you're done.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
Super simple, right? Yeah.
And you got to remember to put it on.
Yeah, you have to remember to put it on.
Yes.
Out of sight, out of mind sometimes.
Yes, that is true. You got to get in some kind of routine. One of the tips I always tell people is to take a few of your DFTs and put them like in your purse or your car or wherever you're going to be going. So if you do leave without them, you have a backup with you somewhere. So
exactly.
It's always that's good idea for sure. So very good. So some of them, so better sleep is probably the thing you notice first.
Yeah.
What are some of the other benefits that you guys have noticed so far?
The energy, appetite, loss of appetite. Like, we don't eat anything like we used to. I mean, not the amount of food that we were eating. We don't, nothing like that. I'm trying to like make smaller things so we're not wasting as much. So that's been a challenge as well.
Right. It's a good problem.
Yeah, exactly.
A whole lot less snacking.
Yeah, snacking. We don't snack. Not like we used to.
And it's crazy because people
the cravings are just gone. Like I'm my whole family, we're all chocolate people. Like I'll have one piece of chocolate and I'm done for the day. That's it. Yep. I mean, the cravings not there anymore. Not like it used to be. It used to be, oh, I gotta have it, or I just take something with me everywhere I went. It's not like that anymore.
And I think it's important to note that this is an all natural product. There's no synthetics or chemicals. Like there's nothing in it that's like there's nothing in there that's like drugging you to suppress your appetite, right? Like there's nothing in there. What's happening is it's filling in your nutritional gaps. So the food we eat is depleted in nutrition. It doesn't have all the nutrition we need. So what happens is when we're not getting the nutrition that we need, our body has these cravings. And our brain has been conditioned to say, I need something, so I'm going to eat the cookie or the candy or the whatever, all these things that fill like carbs and all these, the junk food. But really all that does is it's a temporary satisfaction. And then almost always you feel like crap an hour, 2 hours later, you're hungry again, right?
Exactly.
And yeah. So when you fill in those nutritional gaps, which is what the Thrive 3 Simple Steps does. And I think it's cool that what they've done is because people ask like, well, why do you have to do 3 different things? Why isn't it just a capsule? Why isn't it just the patch? Or can I just do the patch? Can I, and the reason is that it's really one formula put into 3 different methods because it will absorb the best in that particular method. And that's one of the things that Thrive is different than so many other vitamins. I mean, if you go to Walmart and you buy your vitamins or Walgreens and buy your vitamins, I'm sorry, you're going to be peeing and pooping most of those vitamins out and they're never even going to do any good for you, right? Because they don't get absorbed.
Right.
And so the way Thrive works is the absorption rate is so high that you have bioavailability and your body's going to actually absorb them and use those nutrients, which is why it works and it's why you feel it. A lot of people say like, you actually get to feel your vitamins.
Exactly. And
That's
the
awesome.
crazy thing is all the vitamins that I've tried, I haven't been able to take. Pill form vitamins, they made me extremely sick. Like everything that I've tried, I went to gummies because gummies didn't bother me, which I do the natural whatever, or I was. And these vitamins, these supplements do not bother me at all. They don't bother my stomach. They don't. And that was one of my concerns as well.
Yeah.
It was I was going to be tolerant to those, and I wasn't. Not at all. They haven't bothered me a bit.
That's great. I know when Dennis told me that when you took the capsules on an empty stomach, I was like, anytime I've ever taken anything like that on an empty stomach, I was not feeling good. If
Right.
10 minutes later, but they're designed to be absorbed on an empty stomach. So you talked about your water intake. You're drinking more water. I want to talk a little bit why we talked about that's so important.
Why is it so important?
Yeah.
Hydration. Your body needs water to function.
Yeah. It's huge. I mean, it's a huge thing. It's a huge thing for everybody always, right? But it's really important when you're taking any kind of supplement so your body will absorb it better. And the other thing is that another benefit that Thrive has is it starts to fix your gut health, right? So it starts to eliminate or to kind of move up the detoxes in your gut and flush them out. So the more water you have, the more that those detox toxins are going to be flushed out of your system. So it's super, super important, especially when you first get started. So
yeah, definitely.
I am so excited.
I do the shake with actually 20 ounces of water, not 8, just because that's my start in the morning. My go-to used to be a pop. That was the first thing I drank in the morning. And now it's that 20 ounces of water with my shake. That's the first thing. And with my supplements, the first thing I have is that much water in the morning. So
yeah, that's awesome.
It makes a difference.
It does. It really does. Yeah. And I do more than 8 ounces too, because I like it a little thinner. That's a personal preference. And that's great though, because you're getting more water in for sure. So
exactly.
That's always super good. So that's so cool. Well, so you made a decision recently.
I did.
You did. You want to tell us about your decision recently?
I am a Thrive promoter now. So I love it. Absolutely love it.
So what made you decide that you wanted to share this with other people?
Well, my goal, as you know, is to stay home and work on furniture. That's my goal. I have not had a job since May of last year. With the virus, I was let go. I've applied for jobs. I've interviewed, nothing. I want to be home. My dream is to have my own business, to be selling furniture, to do that full time, and be able to spend more time at home and, still have the money to do what we need to do.
Yeah.
And right now furniture is not doing that. So being a promoter, and I love talking to people, it just seemed like a smart move to help other people with this and push that, and I can continue doing my furniture full time. So that's my goal, is to be able to make a living doing this and the furniture.
Yeah, and there's some huge opportunities right now. A lot of people will say that they don't think they can afford the product.
Correct.
What would you say to somebody who thinks that they can't afford to Thrive?
You have to try it. I know you can. I'm on unemployment and I can afford it. You make it work. If it's something that is that important to you, you're going to figure out how to make it work. And by giving up those other things, coffee, pop, whatever it is, you're going to make it work. And the benefits way past what it can cost you. And all you got to do is spread the word, and you got people underneath you, and then your product's free.
Yeah, yeah. So we have a refer to customers to get your product for free program. So like I personally have only paid for my own product like my very first month, and then I was able to refer a couple customers, and then Lavelle is kind enough to give you credits. You don't have to be a promoter to do this. You can just be a customer and then just refer a couple of your friends to Roxy, and she can, they'll get their product for free the next month. So it's totally a win-win. It's awesome, and that's a great way to do it for sure. So I love it. There's the other thing is anyone else that might be interested in promoting. And I always recommend you get a Thrive experience first, because you got to believe in the products, right? To promote it. But we have some amazing bonuses going on right now that we'd love to be able to share more with you. So if you're looking to learn more about the 3 simple steps, go ahead and drop it down in the comments or contact Roxy or I directly. And if you're looking to learn more about how to earn money doing this or just get your product for free, let us know as well, because we would love to be able to share more with you. We're just looking for people to learn more. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. That's fine. But I highly recommend you give it a chance. Some people start out with what I recommend, honestly, is just start out right with the four weeks right away and give it a try. I think that's what you and Wayne both did too. You just committed that you're going to do it for 1 month right away. Some people want to test it out a little bit first to make sure it's going to work for them. And we do have these, what we call mini experiences. Where is it? There we go. Okay. And this is just one of the boxes. They come in different boxes, but basically it's a 3 to 5 day mini experience that you can purchase and use that to kind of test the waters. Now you're not maybe going to get a magical experience in 3 to 5 days, but at least you're going to be able to see, do I like the shakes? Do they taste good? Like all those things, and kind of a taste test, and then we can go from there. So any of those options, we would love to help you start your Thrive experience, whatever's going to be the best way for you to do that. So any last words to share with everyone, Roxy?
You got to try it to know if it's going to help you or not.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's you got to try it. I mean, the benefits are unbelievable once they start kicking in. 3 days. That's all it took me. 3 days.
I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all for tonight, you guys. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful night, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.